Welcome to the Mindset Mile podcast, the show that'll leave you empowered to take action towards becoming the turned up version of your already awesome self. I'm your host, Aisha Zaza, and I'm so glad you're here. Let's go. Hey friend, welcome back to another episode of the Mindset Mile podcast. Today, I want to talk about sleep. Sleep is amazing. Something I really appreciate about the day and age we're living in is this awakening so many are having to improve their overall mental and physical health. So for one, I feel like the stigma that used to surround therapy is going away and is slowly dying. People are becoming more aware of toxic and inflammatory ingredients in food, and therefore there are more brands that are surfacing that are making products without those ingredients in them because today's consumer has changed. Household products and skincare and beauty products, all of that is kind of changing because we're realizing that we are not just what we eat, we are what we absorb. And what I admire most about this new age of awareness is that more and more people are not trying to take shortcuts anymore, or at least that's the way it seems. Because in so many ways over the last few decades of being tricked by certain diets, fads, and lies about certain products, we've all learned, or at least I hope that we have learned, that if it sounds too easy or too good to be true, then it probably is. There are no synthetic shortcuts to good health, period. It really is just about making some of the most simple things to improve your overall physical and mental health a priority in our busy lives. And getting good sleep and getting enough of it is absolutely no exception. For me, sleep has become way more coveted since having my two kids because if you're a parent, as you know, ain't nobody got time to be tired. It's honestly a tiring enough job as it is. So in my opinion, you should eliminate as many of the self-inducing reasons you might be getting less or poor quality sleep as often as possible. So some of these tips might not be news to you, but I hope that it reiterates that it is in your best interest to take them seriously and actually start implementing them. So the first tip to better sleep is to exercise during the day. Exercise is great for you for so many reasons, but in light of staying focused on sleep, I'm going to stay in that lane. Okay. So stress and anxiety are sleep's worst enemies. And exercise is stress and anxiety's worst enemy. When you exercise, your brain releases endorphins, which are the feel-good hormone that help combat both stress and anxiety. The more active you are, the more your body wants to sleep at night. But I understand that there is this vicious cycle at play when you're tired. The last thing you want to do is exercise. But exercise is what's going to help you sleep better, which will help you have more energy, which will help you exercise better and more frequently. So if you can just get yourself into the habit of just doing light to moderate exercise for a week, you will feel a major difference in your energy and sleep quality. So the second tip I have is, you might not like the sound of it, but limit or cut out your alcohol intake. A glass of wine might make you sleepy and fall asleep fast, but that isn't necessarily a good thing because the quality of your sleep depends on your body going through the 4 different sleep stages and for an appropriate amount of time spent in each of those stages. Now, the most fragile state of sleep is the REM stage, which stands for rapid eye movement. And you typically fall into this stage approximately 90 minutes after falling asleep. But alcohol is known to suppress the amount of time your body stays in REM sleep. Spending less time in the REM cycle is what makes you feel tired the day after you drink, even if it was just 1 glass of wine or 1 beer. I personally committed to doing dry January, but to date, I still have not had a drink this year. And I have to say, I feel amazing and I've been sleeping so well. Even though a lot of my poor sleep last year was a culmination of things, but my sporadic wine or cocktail at dinner definitely was not helping me. So try a dry month. It doesn't need to be January. Okay. You don't need to commit to a lifetime of alcohol free. But if you're sick of how you feel after you drink, yet don't drink when the opportunity arises, challenge yourself and find some different ways to socialize or wind down in the evening for a month. Even if it resets the frequency at which you drink, you will be so much better off. For those who embrace the impossible, the Defender 110 is up for the adventure. This iconic vehicle has been redefined with thoroughly modern design, both on the interior and exterior, with integrity and robust materials. With added innovations like the intuitive driver display, an award-winning infotainment system, and extra cargo capacity for your gear, the Defender 110 lets you go further and do more. Whether you're a family of 2 or have added to your gang, your adventures await. The Defender family features the 2-door Defender 90, the Defender 110, and the Defender 130, which seats up to 8. Learn more at landroverusa.com/Defender. Third tip to better sleep is get 15 minutes of direct sunlight every day. Vitamin D is one of the vitamins involved in your body's production of melatonin, which is the hormone that regulates sleep and your body's circadian rhythm. So your skin uses the sun's ultraviolet energy to produce vitamin D in your body. I feel like it would be easy to blow this one off because you think, come on, like 15 minutes of just being in the sun? That sounds way too easy. Yet, millions of people in the US do not get direct intentional sunlight daily. I mean, think about it. You're up early, maybe you're shuttling kids off to school, then you drive to work, you work inside of a building for 9 hours a day, you drive home, you make dinner, and the sun goes down. Just because you see the daylight with your eyes and just because the sun is outside, it does not mean you are getting direct sunlight. Make it a priority and get it in, and you will feel so much better in a week. You will feel the difference in a week. Okay, and then the fourth tip to better sleep is to take a magnesium supplement. So the more I learn about magnesium, the more I'm like, okay, this is like a super supplement. Everybody should be taking magnesium supplement for a myriad of reasons. There are a few forms of magnesium, so specific to sleep. Magnesium glycinate is recognized as the best, as it's easy for your body to absorb. So it acts like a sedative, so it has a calming effect on your body and your muscles, which promotes healthy sleep throughout the night. I personally like to use the supplement called Calm. It's in a powder form and you just mix it with warm water or hot water and drink it before bed. It's like a nice little nightcap and it is shown to help insomnia, sleep efficiency, duration, and quality. So if you're not on magnesium supplement, I highly suggest picking one up or getting some Calm and getting into the habit of taking that every night. I'm going to make it super easy for you, and I'm actually going to link that Calm product in the show notes. So if you want to pick some up right after this episode is done, that link is waiting for you. I really hope this episode helps you sleep better, my friend, because everything gets better in life when you are sleeping well. Send this episode to a friend. Be sure to tag me on social media at Aisha Zaza, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode of the Mindset Mile podcast. I can't wait to see you next week. Until then, make it a great day.